Do you love creating cards with an extra special twist? If you do, join me and we'll learn how to create beautiful shaped cards the easy way. Now, I'm going to do a little disclaimer here. These cards, you can absolutely have a lot of fun using these, creating with the Sugarspun Collection. And you can have as much fun with this and not overindulge in calories. So join me, we'll have some fun cooking up some sweet treats together. To get started, we're going to use the Sugarspun Cupcake stamp and die set. So you have the cute little candles, the little toppers for the cupcake, and then this cupcake is sized to make beautiful shaped cards. So just started out by stamping this with black ink and die cutting it out with that coordinating die. So you have two sizes. So you have the one that cuts out the stamped image and then one that cuts out the card base. So this creates a fun way to decorate beautiful cupcakes very creatively. So I just started out using some of the Vermillion and Magenta hue ink and just colored this in. I like to always see, okay, how much ink do I have on my dauber? So you can kind of sponge around the edges kind of lightly, and if you want to fill in with the Magenta hue, you can totally do that and then go back and just add those accent colors of red however much you like. So just a little bit of coloring. I like to use sponge daubers, but if you are a colorist and you love to spend time coloring in the evening, that's kind of a de-stressing fun process for you. You could have some fun ways or fun techniques to coloring these cupcakes very creatively, and just look at your accessory drawer and what you have to embellish it. So once you've colored that, you'll use the same technique to accessorize and color these other images as well. So our next step is adding the frosting. Before we get started with that frosting, we are going to cut that card base. So if you've never done this before, just take a folded piece of card, put your tape in the front, make sure there's some tape extending into the center, flip this card base upside down and just make sure that there is a little bit of the edge of the die extending, not too much, but just a little bit so that we don't cut off that score line. Press that tape down and we're ready to run that through the machine. So we'll pop that into our machine and cut this out. So this is a great way to create those beautiful shaped cards the easy way. So I'll pop this out and you've got that card base cut, and if you could add this on top with your pop dots. To add accents to this cupcake, you can do it different ways. This one I added the frosting powder on top of dry white glue, but I'm going to show you a fun way to kind of create some fluffy flavored vanilla ice cream topping, whatever you want to call it, using texture paste opaque matte. You have that paste in there, just use your finger if you like. You could also use kind of like a scraper, spatula tool, whatever works best for you. We're just going to do a partial of this cupcake today, but you can literally just lay this on top and brush that frosting out to what you like, and it will cover up the background stamped image. But you can just have some fun decorating it. Now, I was never a master cake decorator or anything like that. My mom was, but that is actually how she started with her creativity. But you'll just put a bunch of that frosting paste on top. We'll have this on the website for a limited time, so make sure you get yours if you don't have it yet. I'll add it in the links below as well. So you'd cover the entire piece like that. I like to use a plastic glove. If you want to add some toppings to your frosting, you could use the frosting powder. We have all things frosting that adds a glittery texture to it. And then you could also pop some pearls on top. Now I am going to just go in there and just sprinkle a couple in because I don't want it globbed all over the place. So you could always just add some little chunks of those prills, tap some of that excess off, but just kind of squeeze that in, and those would make some great toppings. So you can decorate it different ways and cover the entire piece and have some fun with that. After you've added that frosting and glitter, you're ready to finish embellishing it. I just added a pop dot to that bow that gets die cut out separately, along with this little cherry on top if you like. And then to embellish these, I like to use the crystal lacquer. So if you go ahead, you can do this both on the bow and the cherry, but just add a layer over the top. And it's kind of like, oops, that is quite a lot. But if you have a bunch come off, you could always just keep it flat, or you can wipe off some of that excess. But one thing I like to do before that is completely dry is just drizzle a little bit of the crystal glitter on top, and that will give it a nice light effect of kind of a shimmery cherry on the top. So once that is dry, it will be beautiful, glimmery, and you can add a little sweet 16 or whatever number you like from the Sugarspun collection. The Sugarspun Cupcake Stamp and Die is that large one, so that's what's going to give you that die cut shape card, and you'll get the candle, ribbon, heart, and cherry with that as well. So let's take a look at some more samples, different ways that you can decorate and embellish this. You can do lots of fun shape cards. There's also some funfetti in one of the other stamp sets within the Sugarspun collection that are really fun to use. And I'm sure with your creative imagination, you will cook up a lot more sweet treats. This is a fun one on a card, and also some fun with some mini prills as well. So with this set, there are beautiful accents that you don't want to miss out on. This is called a sprinkled confetti cupcake. So you have some smaller stamps and dies with this, along with those numbers that you can use to celebrate different occasions. So with this one, let's take a look at some beautiful samples that were made. So this is a smaller sized cupcake that is beautiful for your smaller sized cards. And then you'll see the funfetti paired with a lot of our tag dies as well. So if you've got the tag dies, make sure that you pair those together, and you can create those beautiful shakers. Now the paper of this collection is absolutely stunning. You'll see that used in the background of a lot of these cards. You see these little teeny tiny cupcakes. There you've got those. Oh my goodness, that makes me hungry for a chocolate chip cupcakes. I'm sorry if you are feeling like you have the urge to eat a cupcake or some sweet treats right now. Hopefully you have a local bakery or maybe a stash in your kitchen. Here's a beautiful one that I absolutely love, paired with a little banner. So the next stamp and die set makes this set all come together. It's the Sweet Shop stamp and die set. So this is a little Sweet Shop ice cream cupcake cart. You could use this for many different scenes and occasions. Think spring, winter, summer, fall. Here's like a little gift treat box using one of the boxes that we have. So clear cardstock, just cut that and added the little accents to the top. And here's one with a little box in the center, and then you can add your little treats in the middle. So you have the cart in the background and in the front, which is a super fun way to use that. With this, there's lots of different variations. So you'll see these on the blog. If you pop in the name or item number of a stamp or die that you have, click on that project and you'll see more ideas and more intricate instructions on how to create these. Isn't this just darling with these little embellishments? Those little embellishments come from the Sweet Shop treats. This has the smaller, the teeny tiny sets that you'll pair with this, the stamp and die. So you've got your little candies, your little cupcakes. This set is a do not miss set. This one is a 70th happy birthday. So you can really customize these, have some fun custom colors. So this is beautiful and fun for the young and young at heart. I love this card. This has the fold from the top, so you have that little card. You could put a picture, a sentiment, and then that just comes down. That's a fun way to use that. And then we finish it up with this beautiful card at the end. And here's some more, just using the panels. Here we added a clear cardstock behind an oval, so it is a shaker card, and then just paired the little sweet treats beside it, and then here's just an opening using a lot of the paper. Now, speaking of the paper, this paper, if you love paper in soft pastel colors that are sweet as candy, just add a little bit of glitter on it, and you have those quick and easy cards that you'll absolutely love for your paper crafted projects. You're gonna have so much fun creating sweet treats that you, your friends, and family will love, and you won't overindulge on the sugar. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you don't have the Sugarspun collection yet, make sure to get yours ordered right away and we'll pop those sweet treats in the mail for you. I've added the link below for quick and easy ordering. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, make sure to do that so you don't miss out on my next video. Thank you so much for being part of the Heartfelt Creations crafting family. We will see you next time. Bye!